Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at more Am I Wrong stories. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. There's this girl that lives in my uni halls. We're not roommates, but we are flatmates. Let's name her Kaya. I met her in September when we started university and moved into halls. We're not best friends, but we are friendly. We don't really spend much time together. Over time, my friends noticed that Kaya tried to copy me in everything. It started slowly, accessories and some clothes. Nothing major. I didn't even notice until people started pointing it out to me. I have a rather distinct style and she started copying it. I don't own the style and she's free to wear what she likes, but it's the exact same copies of my outfits, which is very odd. But then it started going further. I dyed my hair, she dyed her hair. I bought something for my room, she bought the same thing. I started chatting with a guy, she became obsessed with that guy to a point that whenever I had a male friend or a guy I was interested in, she would go out of her way to try and get the attention. Coming down to the kitchen in nothing but a towel. She never used to do it, etc. And she would do anything to attract attention. Now, don't get me wrong, I couldn't care less if the guy was looking, and even if it was my boyfriend looking. I'd have a beef with him, not her. But the blatant attention-seeking behavior was just odd. I joined societies and sports, and after she found out, she joined the same ones that I did. Basically, everything I do, she copies eventually. It's just really creepy, but I haven't said anything. I wouldn't even know what to say. Wow. Why would you do that though? Like copy every single thing that they do? Honestly, if she was just copying like clothes and fashion, that's not even a big deal, honestly. Even like hair, that's not a big deal because all those kind of things are inspiration, you know? You don't really get to say, you know, someone is copying your clothes or something because they might just like it after seeing you wear it and they just want to wear it too. But it's the fact that she's also liking the same people that she likes now. Whoa, like I think if this happened to me, this will only get to me if they're also including people that I care about. Okay, over the Easter break, my friend and I were at my family house, a bit drunk and decided to test out whether Kaya really copies everything I do. I made a post on social media about shaving my head. My friend does hairdressing and she helped me fake a shaved head and I posted a photo with a shaved head. I deleted the photo a few days later and forgot about this whole thing. After Easter break was over, we had uni exams and I was focusing on that. Imagine my shock when I came back and Kaya had shaved her head. And she was pissed when she saw me. She started shouting how I lied to her and why would I do that? She went on and on and on, really angry. Admittedly, I ignored her and hid in my room. She sent me a text telling me that she expects me to pay for her wig as it's my fault she shaved her head. What? Hold on. You decided to shave your head yourself. That's not her problem. Why is it her problem? It's not even like she told you to shave your head, you know? She just posted a picture on social media and you saw it and you shaved your head because you love copying what she does. She didn't tell you to shave your head. Okay? Get that right. I replied that absolutely not, that it was not my fault and she decided on her own to do that. She kept attacking me over it every time I saw her. It's been a few days since I came back from Easter break. My exams start tomorrow and yesterday I received an email from a university asking me for a meeting over the issue. She reported me to the uni over something she's done. I am genuinely confused. Was I really in the wrong? Oh my, what the... Okay, why would she even report this personal issue to the university? Like, she was the one who shaved her head herself. It's not like this girl went over to her place and shaved her head. I just don't get it. Why would you copy someone to that extent though? I don't get it. I actually don't get this. What in the world? And it wasn't even like she actually knew that Kaya was gonna do it, you know? It was more like she was just like, would Kaya really do it? And even if Kaya did really do it, it's not her fault though. Oh, I don't even know anymore, honestly. What am I reading? I really don't think it's her fault. honestly. But I can't believe Kaya actually shaved her head after just seeing a picture though. Like, you gotta be like really obsessed with someone to actually do that, don't you? That's kind of scary to think about. If someone is like that obsessed with you, I wouldn't even want someone to be like that obsessed with me, like doing everything that I'm doing, copying every hairstyle, copying the people that I like. Jeez. What the heck? What the heck did I just read? Alright, next story. I should preface this by saying that my sister leaves her children off to other people to watch at any chance she gets. I mean, she doesn't even ask first before just leaving her children and walking off. Be it to our 16-year-old cousin on big family holidays or our mum whenever she visits. Yesterday, I was due to see my mother for a visit and to give her a few gifts that I had for her. In the morning, I got a call from my mum asking me if I could go and pick up a dress and earrings that my mum had lent to my sister. When I got there, my sister gave me the dress and earrings and offered me a quick cup of coffee while her babies were playing in the bouncer chairs. I accepted as my mum doesn't mind what time I rock up at hers. After we chatted for a bit, my sister got up and left me alone in the room with the babies. I waited for a moment and then I saw my sister go out the front door saying, "I'll be back soon." Before I could even open my mouth to reply, she's out the door and getting in her car to drive off. Well, how is she not gonna check if her sister is not busy? You know? I'd be mad. If I was just, over at someone's place to just get something and then I need to go and they're like, "Yeah, I'll be back. Watch the kids for me. Bye." Okay, I didn't come here to babysit your kids. Alright? That's very irresponsible of the mother as well, honestly. Like, why would you just leave your kids randomly? Come on. I called my mum and told her everything. I could tell that my mum was getting worked up with everything I said to her. My mother and I spent a few moments bitching about my sister and we come incredibly close to calling CPS. I then decide to do something a bit petty and stupid. I warn my mum about what I'm going to do and she tells me it probably isn't a good idea but doesn't try to stop me. I spent the next 3 hours looking after the kids. Eventually, I saw my sister's car coming up the road. I put the babies where she left them and then walked out the back door as my sister came up to the front to make her think that the house had been empty apart from the kids. Predictably, my sister called me, furious and screaming about how I abandoned her kids for hours and how one of them was forced to suffer with a dirty diaper. Apparently, she soiled herself as I was leaving and I hadn't noticed, and how shocking my behavior was. I told her that she abandoned her kids and asked her why she assumed I was up for babysitting. She screamed some more and hung up. When I got to my mum informed me that my sister called her to complain about me and my mum covered for me and asked my sister, "At what point did my name agree to babysit for you? You remember I mentioned our 16-year-old cousin? Well, today I found out that my sister also went complaining to his father and he gave her a piece of his mind as well." My sister called up my mum again and this time began crying about how her own family hates her and about how hard it is to be a single mother. Her husband works abroad most of the year, so this is practically the case. I feel like I've created a knock-on effect on the whole family, but my mum and uncle keep reassuring me that my sister got what she deserved. I really don't know anymore. Wow. The mum was being irresponsible, for sure. I mean, the sister didn't even actually leave the kids alone. She spent 3 hours looking after them. She only tricked her sister because she wanted her sister to know that not everyone is down to babysit for her kids whenever. And to not do it again because it's freaking dangerous. Like, she's also leaving her kids to a 16-year-old too. Why? Why would you leave your kids to another kid to look after, That just ain't it, honestly. If you really wanted someone to babysit your kids, hire a babysitter or something. Don't take up someone else's entire day to babysit for your kids when you didn't ask them at all. Like, I'm sure they wouldn't mind if she asked them nicely and gave them some time so they could make time for the kids, but she just does this out of nowhere. Like, "Come over. Okay, now you're babysitting. Bye." yeah, that just ain't it, man. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!